Our first inductee in the Builders section for this year was truly the face of lacrosse in Quebec for some 40 years, but also a passionate advocate for the game in Canada and around the world. He played lacrosse beginning at the Pee Wee level in 1958 and played up to the Senior B level. After his playing days were over, he coached both youth and senior teams for some 15 years. But it was in 1975, after attending the Montreal Québecois training camp, that lacrosse in Quebec changed forever, when he began what would be a 40-year administrative career. In 1975, he was the driving force behind the formation of the Québec Lacrosse Federation and was its technical director for many years to come. But Quebec, it seems, was only his home base. As a member of the CLA executive, his contributions nationally included chairing the women's lacrosse sector from 1976 to 87, and the Inter Crosse sector from 1984 to 1990. Internationally, he was responsible for introducing the game to some 15 countries, including such diverse nations as Denmark, Ivory Coast, and Haiti. And in 1987, he organized the first Inter Crosse World Games. In 1990, he was awarded the Pierre de Coubertin International Fair Play Award by UNESCO for the creation of the Inter Crosse Games and his contributions towards cooperation and peace through sports. Mais c'est chez lui au Québec que son influence se fait le plus sentir. Sous sa direction, un programme réussi de l'équipe du Québec aux Jeux du Canada a été développé. Des programmes de crosse sur le terrain et féminin ont été lancés et encouragés. Un programme de intercross a été établi dans les écoles de Québec et 3 équipes professionnelles, notamment le champion national de crosse, les Caribous de Québec, ont été fondées. A builder. I may have read out a recipe for meatloaf, but a builder in the truest sense, not only at home but abroad. We welcome our first inductee from La Belle Province, Pierre Filion.
Soir, good evening to each and every one of you. My first words, obviously, need to be directed to the members of the Hall of Fame's selection committee. Not for honoring us with your selection, but mostly for being there for the game and for allowing the game to share with the world the image of its excellence. You, the members of the selection committee, are the ones who should be on this stage tonight, as you are the curators of the game, the builders of its greatness, and the protectors of its integrity and of its dignity. My second words, you will appreciate, are for the members of my family who are here with me tonight and who've had the patience of bearing with me during my 43 years with the game at the Québec Lacrosse Federation. You'll understand that I'll allow myself to address them in French. I ask that you look at these upcoming painful seconds as some sort of a happy reminder of your high school French classes. I know all of you passionately loved your high school French classes. Alors Nathalie, Grégoire, Chantal, Émile, Kim, Ali, Clara, merci d'être ici ce soir. Clin d'œil à Jean-François et à Claire aussi, évidemment. Merci de partager ce moment avec moi. Merci de votre patience, alors que si souvent, je répète encore et encore les mêmes choses et les mêmes histoires de ma vie dans la crosse. Même si ça paraît pas beaucoup, que je semble un peu calme, je suis absolument très passionné et très content ce soir. Je tenais à vous le dire. Je tenais également à associer tous les Québécois qui, comme moi, ont cru qu'il y avait noblesse et honneur à être impliqués dans le sport de la crosse. J'ai une bonne pensée pour tous ces amis qui ont coloré mon long voyage de passion, de plaisir et de dignité. That wasn't so bad after all, was it? the shortest French high school class you've ever taken. I want to pay homage and tribute to the real heroes of our game, the athletes who are inducted here tonight. They are the great ones. It needs to be said and remember. They are the great ones. They are the ones with the blistering shots. They're the creators of the dancing nets. They're the ones who pick up the game-ending loose ball and win the game with an everlasting and enlightening cradle. They score the winning goal. They make the impossible saves or game-saving, breathtaking defensive play. They are the image of our game and carry their talents to levels of excellence that we, mere mortals, fail to even come close to. The athletes inducted here tonight are the soul of the game. They are the game, and our game is them. Builders are different. Builders are really different. Players care about the score of a game. Builders care about the state of the game. Players want to contribute to the next goal. Builders care about a new player, a new team, a new league, a new association, a new province, and in my case, a new lacrosse country. Just different goals. Builders labor with lacrosse sticks, but find their destiny in clinics, seminars, meetings, or committees. Builders engage in lobbies. They lobby governments, city halls, corporations, politicians, civil servants, decision makers. Builders draft position papers, work on rules, on bylaws, on projects for the betterment of the game. Builders don't generally look for the limelight. They rather look to enlighten the game and to give the players the best possible stage to perform on. Builders are the supporting actors who proudly, but in the shadows, open the curtain to allow the players to shine and to show the world their level of excellence. Builders simply take pride in the privilege of having been associated with the game. I finally take personal pride in having been involved since 1982 in the long but rewarding move towards the international development of the game. I've had the privilege of introducing the game to more than 15 countries. And wherever I went, it was always the same answer. In French, in English, in Italian, Spanish, Czech, German, Danish, Swedish, Netherlands, Polish, Hungarian, Slovak, Lithuanian, Russian. It was always, Pierre, lacrosse is fantastic. One day, lacrosse will be included into an Olympic game somewhere in the world. And on that day, I will be a very happy camper, as I feel I will have discreetly contributed to it. No one gets into the game in order to one day be in the Hall of Fame. We all get into the game because the game gets into us. It allows us to go out of ourselves and carry the torch with passion, confidence, and dignity. Because as you and I know, and as everyone one day in the world will know, this game is simply the greatest game in the world. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for listening to what I had to say. Take good care of yourselves and the people who love you. Good night.
Mesdames et messieurs, Monsieur Pierre Filion.
pick up.
Just a note, we're going back to Pierre once again, but I mentioned that he had introduced the sport of lacrosse in many countries, one of them being Denmark. And we actually have a couple here who have made the trek from Denmark to join Pierre tonight. And I was brave enough to stumble through my French. I'm not going to try my Danish. I cannot pronounce the names. So I just ask you, wherever you are, to please stand and be recognized. Here we are, right here.